Redbird. How you doing out there, my friends? Woo! A few people are doing... there we go. We got there. Welcome to Redbird Brewing. My name is Tait. I'm your host for every Tuesday. If you're just joining us, if this is your first Tuesday at Redbird over the winter, welcome. This is where we hold a home for our singer-songwriters of all types from all over the valley, and we get touring singer-songwriters as well. I do want to put it out there that these front two tables are reserved for those that are here for the show, those that are into a listening environment experience. That's for our front two tables here. But of course, if you're a chatty individual, that's totally okay. We love having you here. It's just these front two tables are for our listeners. My name is Tait. I host every single Tuesday, and every Tuesday we change over at about 8:30 into an open mic as well. So if you want to play tonight, there's about 2 slots open, and I got a spare guitar here if you want to stick around and play. We've got 2 fantastic women, fantastic writers in their own right, joining me tonight, but there's a couple things I do want to mention before we get started. So first and foremost, we want to take care of our artists. Ever since the beginning, Redbird has been holding shows. Ever since we were in that tiny little building across a parking lot, we call that Little Bird. And at the very beginning, our shows were quote-unquote free. They were quote-unquote free shows, and they remain quote-unquote free based on your generosity. So there's 2 ways you can take care of your artists tonight. The first one is the old-fashioned analog tip jar. It's that clear-looking jar. It's not very clean, so you can't miss it. It's sitting on the subwoofer, so that's if you're into, tapes and records and you carry cash all the time. That's our analog tip jar. Our digital tip jars are on every one of your tables. So there's a red card on every table. It's got a QR code. All you have to do is shine your phone up to it, enter anything over $100, and then that will take care of your artists for tonight. And then if you're on your way out and you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot to tip the artists, well, we got one more method. If you look way up to your left, over there, right above the kitchen, Callie is showing it off for us. She's our wonderful Vanna White. That is a QR code that makes it a minimum payment of $200 on your way out. So, I'm kidding. You can enter what you can. I know times are tough. Well, we are grateful to be here in Redbird on the unceded and ancestral traditional territories of the Okanagan Syilx Nation, and we are broadcasting worldwide on unicorns.live. So, if you've fallen in love with this series, we are currently streaming. There's 2 cameras in the room right now. Don't worry, it doesn't have your face on it, but we are broadcasting worldwide. If you fall in love with this series, please do check out unicorns.live. They put on all kinds of beautiful, wonderful local programming, everything from trivia nights to there's great conversations with entrepreneurs from all walks of life. And of course, every 3 Little Birds is live streaming, and you can stream it in perpetuity. That's a word.
That's a word. Good job.
All right. Well, that's all my housekeeping. What do you say I introduce you to your 2 artists tonight, my friends? So starting on your far right, one of the youngest artists to grace our stage here at Redbird, and this is her second time on the 3 Little Birds stage. She has been tearing up stages across the Okanagan. She's been releasing tunes on Spotify. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the Redbird stage, Chase Kennedy.
Hi, guys. Thank you all for coming tonight. I look so forward to playing with these 2 amazing artists.
Sitting center stage tonight is a longtime dear friend of Redbird. She's been performing ever since we were in that little room.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Great nights in that room.
Oh, it's great, yeah.
She's a live streamer. She's released lots of music as well on Spotify. She is performing all the time in the Okanagan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the Redbird stage, Sally Wallach.
Thank you. Thank you. I love it here. It's always a good time. Cheers.
So what we do all night tonight is we're going to play original music, live original music. These women are fantastic writers in their own right, and so I'm going to try and keep up. So I'll start it off. This is a tune. I've been in the studio the last month or two with a dear friend, Andrew Judah, and I just finished this song, so I'm hyped on it. I finished it at about 2 p.m. today, and it's getting final mixes and stuff. And this is a tune I wrote about. You know when if you go back to a place where you've got a lot of memories. For me, in this case, I was driving down the road where my first love lived, and this was just a couple years ago, and I was driving by and I had no control of it. I was washed over with memory after memory. So this is a tune all about nostalgia and love and stuff like that. This is called Osborne Street. Thank you very much.
I love the lyrics of that one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How are you feeling over there?
Doing good.
Yeah? You ready to take the next song?
I'm not nervous at all.
Not nervous?
No, would a nervous person say they're not nervous? All right, I'll take the next one. This one's called I Hope It's Sunny. It's sort of a song about the bittersweetness of missing someone. Just gotta get my sleeve game. have some more guitar in the monitors. Midnight hour, we're on top of the tower, passing time. I'll be yours, you'll be mine. Time goes by, we see eye to eye, slips of mine. Let's just be you, I'll be me till we see why we weren't perfectly high. After all this time, I hope it's sunny where you are. And when it rains so hard, pouring down on where you are. Spin around, spin around. Morning time, at fast a quarter to 9. Time went by, we haven't seen eye to eye. Don't mind for us to take this time. You take yours, I'll take mine. Let's just be you, I'll be me till we see why we were perfectly high. After all this time, I hope it's sunny where you are. And when it rains so hard, pouring down on where you are. Spin around, spin around. Goes like this, gonna get faster, baby. Dance like this or move slow. It goes like this, gonna get louder, baby. Just let go when you know. Oh, 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 goes like this, gonna get higher, baby. I hope it's sunny where you are. When it rains so hard, pouring down on where you are. Spin around, spin around. Thank you. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. And thank you for funding our dreams. Thank you guys. I'm really digging the green coat, by the way, or whatever that is. It's very nice. All right.
Miss Chase Kennedy, how you doing over there?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah. one I wrote a while ago. It's called Feel. And it's basically about, a friendship, a relationship, that jazz, ending. And you feeling all of the hurt and wishing it didn't end. But the other person feeling nothing at all. And, wondering how did they not feel anything at all? So this is called Feel.
When did you put that one? That one's out, right? Or is that one not out?
No, it's not.
It's not? Is that one of the ones you're working on right now, or?
No.
Okay, all right.
I need to record that one. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, just like that, my friends, we're done the first round, and we're gonna do this till 8:30.
How many rounds do we do? I guess we
I
just
don't
five
know.
it out.
Totally depends on how much banter we have. So, I mean, if you guys don't want to play much, we could just talk about our feelings up here.
I'm too fragile right now.
All right, less talking about feelings. I'm gonna play a tune. This is a tune I wrote about. One of my favorite places in the world is at the top of Big White. There's this beautiful lake, and it's called Rhonda Lake. If you've ever been up there riding and you're going down the cliff chair, you are descending towards Rhonda Lake. Now that is the water reservoir for all of Big White. And I go up there 5 or 6 times a year because it's also where I go to visit my past buddies and friends and family that have passed and left us. And I've scattered a few of my friends' ashes up there. So this is a tune about those trips. This is called Rhonda Lake. Found my way up to Rhonda Lake. I'm ready to leave the gate, 'cause I remember who I used to be. Oh, won't you take me home, take me home to London. Oh, won't you take
I love the
Thanks very
vibe.
much. Thank you. Thanks for playing.
Vibe. What? Yeah,
Thanks
you're
for playing.
welcome. Feel free to noodle. All right.
This is a noodle-friendly show, so.
Love noodles. Okay, this one's actually a new one I wrote just recently, so I don't think a lot of you have heard it. It's the first time I've played it live too, so it's called "Blame It on the Weather." Sunshine, blue skies, lemonade and cold ice, yet the taste could be sweeter. Green grass, sprinklers, how I wish to be there. As I'm sitting in a lawn chair, and I get real tired, but I don't sleep. No, I'm strumming my strings. It's 2:45, and I'm messed up, stressed out, everything in between. And I miss my mom, but I don't make the call, 'cause she'll hear in my voice, make the waterworks start, and I can't afford to not keep it together. So I take a deep breath and I blame it on the weather. I blame it on the weather, not I've got what I want, and whether or not I want what I want, and whether or not I am gonna die soon. Blame it on the weather or not I'll fall into love, and whether or not it's what they built up, and whether or not I will be enough for you. Just take a deep breath and blame it on the weather. Cold water, warm summer, have I been a good daughter? I should be a better friend. Birds singing, warm breeze and bubble gum, ice cream yet there's always something missing. And I get real tired, but I don't sleep, no, I'm strumming my strings. It's 2:45, and I'm messed up, stressed out, everything in between. And I 'cause she'll hear in my voice, make the waterworks start, and I can't afford to not keep it together. So I take a deep breath and I blame it on weather. I blame it on the whether or not I've got what I want, and whether or not I want what I want, and whether or not I am gonna die soon. I blame it on the whether or not I'll fall into love, and whether or not it's what they've built up, and whether or not I will be enough for you. So I take a deep breath and I blame it on the weather. 'Cause I get real tired, but I don't sleep. No, I'm strumming my strings, it's 2:45, and I'm messed up, stressed out, everything in between. And I miss my mom, but I don't make the call, 'cause she'll hear in my voice, make the waterworks start, and I can't afford to not keep it together. So I take a deep breath and I blame it on the weather.
Thank you. That was a new one.
As a people pleaser, that song.
What?
As a people pleaser,
Yeah.
I'm trying to unlearn a bunch of people pleasing right
Oh
now.
my gosh, yeah.
And that song, it's right on the nose.
Thank you. That means a lot. We're all people pleasers up here.
I think
Power to the people pleasers.
I think to be an artist, to a certain extent, you gotta
Yeah, definitely.
people please quite a bit.
For sure.
Yeah.
Then you try too hard, and then you're pissing off people.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I don't like doing.
No. All right.
So this song is called Pretty Enough. And it's basically about social media nowadays and how a lot of what we're seeing is edited and filtered and seems perfect. So it's so easy to, compare ourselves to those people and think, why can't I look like that? Why can't I be like that? When reality, it's not really real. We all just here laying on the couch, looking at our phones, all the pictures of pretty girls. Am I a pretty girl? Looking in the mirror of everybody's eyes, thinking I am not enough. Will I ever be enough? And I ask myself, am I who you want? Am I who you want to see? Am I pretty enough? Am I skinny enough? Will I ever be good enough for you? Are we all just feeling like we're sitting here along the side, getting criticized? Can I ever be me again?
Slight technical difficulty. We will resume.
This is all part of it. It's
Regular
an interactive show.
This is
This is all part of it.
This was planned. It's
planned.
just like
It
WWE
went exactly
wrestling.
the way we practiced.
Oh, you guys are
The
ready.
mic couldn't.
Man, I wish my dad was a roadie.
Oh my
The
gosh.
dad, there's no one more attentive than Dad.
I love
That's
my dad,
awesome.
but I don't think he would be a good roadie.
Yeah, my dad would be much slower. You'd be like,
Where does it go?
what's happening here, Dan?
No, Dad, in the output, not the input.
It'd be a domestic within moments.
With all the people watching, it'd be terrible. So never mind, we take that off. We take that back.
Yeah. So
That is
maybe
some
after all that.
impressive battery action over there. Let's give it a round of applause to
Give it up for
Hello,
Chase's
hello.
dad.
Battery Dad.
Thank you.
Battery
What are
dad.
the odds of that? Like, just as I'm playing. Okay, it's okay, because I fudged up the piano anyways. Okay,
That was exciting.
we'll try this again. Are we all just here laying on the couch, looking at our phones, all the pictures of pretty girls? Am I a pretty girl? Look in the mirror of everybody's eyes, thinking I'm not enough. Will I ever be enough? And I ask myself, am I who they want? Am I who they want to see? Am I pretty enough? Am I skinny enough? Will I ever be good enough for them? Are we all just feeling like we're sitting here along the side, getting criticized? Can I ever be me again? I'm living in her shadow, I'm living in the dark. Tell me, when did this all fall apart? And I wait for me, and I wait for you, and I wait for it all to come true. And when I finally shut it down, and I don't feel full, I don't feel right. And when I take a snap of me, I close my eyes so I can see. I don't feel pretty enough. I don't feel skinny enough. I don't feel good enough for you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
I love that one. You played that one last
so
time.
Pretty.
This is a remake of it. That's the funny thing. I rewrote it.
You rewrote it? Oh, nice.
Too.
Yes, yes.
I feel like sometimes you outgrow songs, or like
For
you're like,
sure.
oh, someone says, I thought the line was that, and then you're just like, oh, that's such a better line than what I wrote.
Totally, totally. I tend to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do a tune. It blew my mind this week. It's 4 years since the first lockdown happened, and I remember, that blew my mind the other day. And I remember the second winter we were in. I get seasonal affective disorder pretty heavily, and the second winter, and I had lost all my music work, and we didn't know what was going on, and that was the winter where, they didn't warn anyone and destroyed all the New Year's Eve celebrations and stuff. And so, as a musician who thrives on people gathering together, I was like extra sad. And it was really cool to see other artists doing things, and artists like Sally and stuff really, took the helm and started live streaming and doing some really cool in-home performances. But I thought I was too cool for that. or I wasn't cool enough, which is what I found out later. I wasn't cool enough, because Sally's still doing it really well. But one of the cool things, another cool thing that artists started doing was they started sending things out to people. And so in the middle of January, I had totally forgotten that I had sent, $10 to a good friend of mine for, just to support him and get an embroidered patch. And it was an embroidered patch of his Goofy mug. Now, I'll paint a little picture of him. His name's Spencer, and if you can picture in your mind, classic festival kid. Like, he wears his hat up like this all the time. His shirt is usually about here, and his big belly is always hanging out. And he's got a big scraggly beard and, like, the warmest, sweetest smile. And he would always check in and take care of his friends. And so I received this letter, and it was in a repurposed Revenue Services of Canada envelope. You know, the ones that they have the window on the front? So this was, like, taped shut. And inside the window was chicken scratch saying Dan Tait, my address. And then Revenue Services of Canada was like scribbled out, and it had his name and address. And I opened it up, and inside was a Save On Foods receipt, which was peculiar. And so I looked at the Save On Foods receipt. There was some rice, there was some vegetables, and I didn't remember buying those things. And then I looked at the back, and it was a letter written on the back of this receipt. And it was 7 simple words. It was, "Hey Dan, always keep rising, love you, Spencer." And then he had that embroidered patch of his goofy smiling mug in that letter. And that changed my whole winter. In fact, it changed my outlook on the next year that came. And so I started doing this thing in all the festivals I play, and when I tour, I always keep a little black book. And it's a list of letters to write. And so I've been writing letters to friends and fans across the country for, I guess, 2 years now. So this is a tune all about that. This is called Letters. Got a letter in the mail the other day. Inside was an old friend's face. Now the letter didn't have much to say. Even still, it was over me. So I'm writing to you from my place. It ain't much.
love the melody of the guitar. That
Hey.
one part. Da, 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 da.
Thank
So
you.
pretty.
Thanks very much.
So good. Okay. This song is actually a new one as well that I've written. It's called Ghost on a Pedestal. It's sort of hard. I love writing songs because I find introducing them and explaining what they're about to be very difficult because I feel like it's not that simple. But it's sort of about feeling like I've had so much change in the last 2 years. I feel like I don't even sometimes know who I used to be. Not in like a bad way or a good way, but it's sort of just fighting with like people thinking you're still the old you, and it's hard. Like I don't know who you're talking about. I'm not it. But yeah, it's called Ghost on a Pedestal. To a stranger at the market. Oh, I liked him. He didn't know I'm haunted. He asked me what I do, and I just said I'm just getting through. And he laughs, but isn't that the truth? So I'll say bye now, so I can't disappoint you. I wanna be someone, not everything to everyone. My friends said that they missed me at the party. Oh, I'm sorry, I was busy doing nothing. But I can't tell them that, so I play up my facade. I was working, reading, playing, doing something. 'Cause I'm the girl who's always doing something. Lately I feel like I am good at nothing. I wanna be someone, not everything to everyone. On my pedestal, and I know that they don't know that somehow I've been gone for so long. It was survival of the fittest, and I fucking did it. Now I have nothing to show for it all. There's a ghost on my pedestal, and I know that they don't know that somehow I fell right off into a void of delusion. Now I'm so damn confused about where I should sit at all. I wanna be someone, not everything to everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah, of course. Have a great night.
Well, my friends, we're just about halfway through our Three Little Birds stage We got Chase Kennedy coming up.
Okay, let's hope that doesn't happen again.
What? What happened?
What happened?
Nothing happened.
We're gonna pretend
I wonder
like
what's
it
gonna
didn't.
happen next.
At least I have a superhero dad. This is called I Wish I Knew. I have struggled with anxiety a lot before. I first started experiencing it about 3 years ago. And I didn't really know what was going on at the time. I just felt a bit insane. So my piano was my safe space where I sang, I played, I wrote. And I wrote this song. But basically, I wrote it from the perspective that, I felt quite alone in that time. And, if anyone that I come across is feeling those same things, I want to be able to help and know what they're feeling. She's always storming each Monday morning, standing barefoot in the rain. I know the feeling you wish you were healing, but you're still haunted by the pain. I wish I knew all the answers. I wish I knew how to help you. I wish I knew more than I do. I am your witness, I am a judge. I'll hold your hand when we walk through mud. I'll let the sky turn all black and hazy. I wanna feel all the pain that you felt. I wanna hear all the voices deep in your head. I wanna ride on the back of your bike through hell. I wish I knew more than I do. I wish I knew more than I do. I wish I knew. Then Tuesday morning came with no warning, left you face down in the dust. Just 'cause you're pretty, you don't need my pity, do you? All you need is my trust. I wish I knew all the answers. I wish I knew how to help you. I wish I knew more than I do. I am a thinker, I am your friend. I'll be your sidekick right to the end. Let the war rage amongst the battlefield. I wanna feel all the pain that you felt. I wanna hear all the voices deep in your head. I wanna ride on the back of your bike through hell. I wish I knew more than I do. I wish I knew more than I do. I wish I knew. I wish I knew more than I do. I wish I knew. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Chase.
It's so beautiful.
I mean, it's a weird thing to say, but it's wonderful that it's being talked about, anxiety, way more, and it's brought out. I didn't personally, I didn't realize I had anxiety until I quit drinking, and I was like, oh, and it was it was a long, many years of masking and self-medicating in a sense. Anyone out there that's on that journey of considering leaving alcohol behind. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. And this is a tune. This tune kind of makes light of leaving, more toxic substances behind. But there is a light ahead for anyone out there that's thinking about it. This is a tune I wrote. I was in Santa Cruz, California. I'm not saying that quitting is very easy, but that white stuff's always let me feel a little too easy. Thanks very much. All right.
I was almost about to grab my drink and have a sip, and then I was like, oh, this is not the time.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Well, if it's okay with you ladies, I'm going to run around and make us some money. Is that okay? All right.
Okay, all right. Is this our last round, or is it? Okay, one more after this. Okay, cool. I was thinking of what one to do. I'm going to play you guys a song called Pretty Little White Lie. It is recorded and produced if you guys want to check it out on Spotify. There is a music video as well. It's just about having a really, honestly, shitty day. Or can I say shitty? I'm sorry. I said it again. It was a terrible week. I don't know how else to describe it. But yeah, a really bad, probably even a very bad month. But this song got written after a really bad day at work. And I was just, those days where you're just hanging by a thread, and the thread is just sort of like the thinnest piece of material possible. So it's called Pretty Little White Lie. I hope you like it. And Kaylee, can I have a little more in just the monitor of my vocals? Thank you. Round of applause for Kaylee, by the way. Sound girl extraordinaire at the back. She's amazing. Thank you for making us sound good, Kaylee. Kaylee's also a musician who plays here a lot. I'll be honest, felt being jaded. I got a good job, but I think I hate it. I wish I had more confidence. I wish he'd give me more compliments. I'm feeling sad for no reason, really. I'm not special and I'm not pretty, but if you ask me if I feel fine, I tell a pretty little white lie. Wasted on feelings, staring at my ceiling fan, feeling defeated. I just don't know who I am. I have no reason to be feeling this way. I'm fine, I'm alright, but that's a pretty little white lie. With no sun to guide me, all the bad roads are so inviting. I feel shame for my ways. I was a bad friend in a dark place. I feel sad for no reason, really. I'm not special, not even pretty, but if you ask me if I feel fine, I tell a pretty little white lie. Wasted on feelings, staring at my
ceiling fan. I'm feeling defeated. I just don't know who I am. I have no reason to be feeling this way. I'm fine, I'm alright. Can I be honest without being jaded? I got a good job, but I think I hate it. I wish I had more confidence. I wish he'd give me more compliments. I'm feeling lost with no sign to guide me. Why are the bad roads so damn inviting? I feel ashamed for my ways. I was a bad friend in a dark place. I'm fine. Wasted on feelings, staring at my ceiling fan. I'm feeling defeated. I just don't know who I am.
Thank you guys so much. Beautiful audience tonight. Thank you. Oh yeah, where's Mitch? Mitch is someone who works, I have to tell Mitch. Mitch is someone who works here, and whenever he introduces my name, he says it wrong, and I've told him like so many times that I think he's doing it on purpose. That it's so funny that everyone calls me Sally Walick now, and I'm like, it's not Walick, it's Wallach, and I wish he was here right now. I could finally confront him.
This song is one I had to totally strip down. It's out. It's called Until This Night. And it's a real dance tune, real anthemy, dancey. So I had to bring it down a level to be able to play it live. So yeah, this is the stripped down version. Thank you.
I love stripped down songs. They sort of like change the meaning of it. You should record that. I love that one.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, the stripped down version. Is the stripped down version? Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that one.
That's a good idea.
I love it.
Well, my friends, we're on our final round. Final round tonight. Now, there's a couple things I want to mention. If you really loved your night tonight, there is a streaming service that has all the Three Little Birds since January and will carry Three Little Birds in perpetuity. There's that word again, perpetuity. It was inside joke, anyways. It will carry Three Little Birds for the foreseeable future. So if you're really interested, it's a fantastic local outfit called Unicorn or Rebellious Unicorns. All you have to do is check out unicorns.live, and you can see the one on Tuesdays live, and then you can see all the old ones. You can just pull them up and put them on whenever. It kind of reminds me when I was growing up, my brothers and sisters used to put on DVDs like U2 playing live, and you know, there'd be Stone Temple Pilots playing live in the back of a party kind of thing. So it's very similar ideas.
Sweet that we have that.
Well, do we want upbeat or do we want less upbeat?
What does your heart tell you?
I think we'll do the upbeat one.
Okay,
This is a tune I wrote about packing up and leaving my life behind in Ontario. I used to be a raft guide. I used to show people the magic of white water and nearly drown everyone in the process. And me and my best friend at the time, we would do our summers together, and then he would take off out west, and I would stay in Ontario with my fiance at the time. But the last summer I was there, my fiance broke up with me, and I didn't know what to do in the fall. I was packing all my stuff up and didn't know what to do next. And he decided to take it upon himself to convince me to move out west. And so he did successfully. That was 12 and a half years ago. But it was all because he really needed a ride more than anything. He needed a ride. He wasn't a driver. And so we took the ride out west, and I've been here ever since. So this is a tune. If you've ever worked in a camp job, camp counselor or tree planter or anything, at the end of every season, it's very bittersweet. You know, you're leaving all of those people that you've lived and breathed with every day of your life. You're leaving them and moving on to the real world, quote unquote. And so there's a lot of exciting things and then bittersweet things leaving behind. So this is called the Pack Up Blues.
very much. Thank you.
I'm glad we ended on that one. That was awesome. I bought one of those harmonica things. I find either I have them on the wrong placement or something, but I find I'm like always like, it's not like close enough to my mouth.
Do you want
Need
to?
a tip.
You
No, it's not the time to try it now.
We'll talk after. Okay. Do you want to just try this one?
Yeah. What could go wrong? Yeah, we'll try it. Sure, I'll just try something new. What's the worst that could happen? But actually, what's the worst that could happen? You fail. That's okay. Okay. This is one sec. I always forget how to play this song. It's my own song. Just give me a second. I just need to stay calm, not panic.
Would a harmonica help?
There we go. Did it. Nope. I might have to play the other one. Just give me a second. This is all part of it. Whatever, we're gonna do the other one. Figure it out. That's okay. That was a little snippet of the other song. It only happens on some days. I don't know why. It's not even that hard of a song. Okay, wait 1 second. Nah, okay. We're gonna play another song. It's called Calico Blue. It's kind of a sadder song, but it's nice to end the night on a super sad note. So
We embrace the sad bastard songs.
exactly. Calico blue reminds me of you. It was your favorite color. And I took some flowers from the funeral and forgot to put them in water. Found them in my car all shriveled up, 'cause I haven't drove in days. And now I'm scrolling through photos in the driveway, wishing I had more of your face. I'm gonna be so late. I'm gonna be so late. You said that boy from high school was a douche. When I learned the hard way, when he says he loves you, he'll take something from you. And so I came to you on my bike in tears, and you somehow knew what was wrong. And you listened while I told you everything, and you never told my mom. You made it feel alright. You made it feel alright. I wish you could see me now. I'm doing the things I talked about. People say I should write it down. Got so many journals on my shelf. I think you'd be proud of me. I think that I'm happy. You knew that was hard for me. You were part of me. we go. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Hello? Okay, it's working. Okay. First, I have a couple things to say. So first, I've been admiring your shoes. I love shiny things and sparkly things. Love your shoes.
I've also been admiring your shoes. They're so shiny.
Thank you. Yeah, I like shiny things. And secondly, I want to thank Redbird so much for having us here tonight. This is awesome. Thank you. And Dan Tait for inviting me. It was so fun to be a part of. And my dad, thank you so much for being there for me and
Battery
driving
Dad.
me here tonight. He's the best roadie. He drove me here tonight. I'm from Penticton, and I hate driving in the dark. I'm like, can you come with me? And he has to work early, so like extra amazing. So this is a song I've released. Again, another really stripped down version. It's called Mr. Superfine. It's basically about, when you first meet someone and it's so exciting and new. You're curious. So it's about all the goodness of the newness of a relationship. Are your eyes blue or green tonight? Will my heart skip a beat tonight? Driving to the darkness on the mountainside. I'm on the seat with your hand on my thigh. All that I've wanted, is this all that you wanted? Energetic blowing next to you, making jokes and cranking up the tunes. I could stay here all night if I could be by your side. Oh, Mr. Superfine, when can I call you mine? I come out to know it was you from the start. Oh, Mr. Superfine, when can I call you mine? It's you that makes me smile. The whole lot 19 up here, empty parking lots, me dreaming, even though I'm wide awake. I wanna be a superstar. You laugh and say you're gonna go far, but don't leave me behind. Oh no, baby, you could be my bodyguard. I could stay here all night if I could be by your side. Mr. Superfine, when can I call you mine? I come out to know it was you from the start. Mr. Superfine. I don't even notice the many hours pass. The days we are together go by so fast. Oh, I could say stupid things and try to scare you away, but can I trust you to know I really want you to stay? I could stay here all night if I could be by your side. Oh, Mr. Superfine, when can I call you mine? I come out in your room, knew it was you from the start. I could stay here all night if I could be by your side. Oh, Mr. Superfine, when can I call you mine? I come out in your room, knew it was you from the start. Oh, Mr. Superfine, when can I call you mine?
Give it up for Chase
Thank you
Kennedy
so
on your
much.
right, my friends.
Thank you.
Make sure
And
you look
thank you
for her
guys for adding that
online.
beautiful touch. Sorry, I'm talking over you.
That's okay. And center stage, give it up for Sally Wallach, my friends.
Thank you. Also forgot to say thanks for Redbird and Dan and everyone. Thank you guys. I love it here.
Give it up for our sound tech, Kaylee Duggan.
Yeah, Kaylee.
And my name's Dan Tait. We have open mic. Oh, thanks. We have open mic coming next. And if you've forgotten to tip your artists on the way out, we do have that analog tip jar here. We got the digital tip jar, and make sure to check out your artists on Instagram and all the socials. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we got Sammy kicking off our open mic. We'll see you in a minute.